What's going on, my dudes? This is Mr. Gardner, and this is Math Time with Mr. G. We're going to learn how to add and subtract polynomials today. The big question is, what is a polynomial? And the best way to know that is to start with something smaller. What is a monomial? Monomial means single number. That from mon, meaning single, and nomial, meaning number. So examples of single numbers could be the number 2, could be x, it could be 3y. 2 is a single number, x could be any number, and then 3y, that just means 3 times the number, which will reduce to a single number. So binomial means two numbers. An example of that is x plus 3. So we don't know what x is, and we know what 3 is, but they can't combine yet. So they are two different numbers at this point. Another example could be 2y minus 1. So this will reduce to a single number, and this is the second number, so 2. Trinomial means 3 numbers. An example of that could be x squared minus x plus 1. Because of this square, we can't combine these x's yet. So there's 3 very identifiable numbers. And poly means many, so anything greater than 3. An example of that could be x squared plus y squared minus x plus 2. These exponents make it so we can't combine, and because there's different bases, we can't add these together. So anytime we are given an equation, so let's say they give us, write it in standard form, that means we have to reorganize it from highest exponent to lowest. And because this one doesn't have an x, the constant always goes at the end. So in standard form, it would look like 4, 2, 1, and there's no exponent here. So view it like x to the 0 power is 1. And then the last vocab word is degree. And that just says, in standard form, what is the highest exponent? For this example, we would say that this is to the 4th degree. To add, the first thing we're going to do is reorganize it into standard form, and then we're going to add things with like exponents. So what I did was I wrote it and I just scribbled out the things as I wrote them down. I combined my like terms. And so a question they might ask on a test is to classify it. Classify it means is it a monomial, binomial, tri, poly, and what degree. So because there's 3 terms here, we're going to say that this is trinomial. And because of the exponent being 3, it's the 3rd degree. Subtraction, the first thing we have to do is we have to distribute this negative through everything. Then we can write it in standard form. Then we can combine like terms. And again, if they ask us to classify it, because there are more than 3 terms, we're going to say this is a polynomial, and the highest exponent is 4, so that's the 4th degree. Alright, you guys, if you have any other questions, hit me up in the comments section. But other than that, be kind to each other, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.